ReviewBoy really do it, boy. Look at here. We can buy the boy all night. Look at here. I can show you what a steady like. Look at here. Boy, look at here. Boy, look at here.
What it do, Looker crew? Is your man 2Looker coming in with another reaction video. Today we're going to be reacting to Mr. Eminem's Fall. This is from his latest album called Kamikaze, and it's actually my favorite song on the album. The spectacular album that was released by surprise and shocked the world, where he was coming out like the old M, swinging from the center ring, throwing body blows and body shots at every MC you could think of, every mumble rapper you could think of, and even to, I say, the media, the social media spectrum he's been going at. So, with that said, if you haven't done so already, please smash that like button and subscribe. I'm your host, Mr. 2Looker, coming in with this reaction video. I always take 2 looks at everything. When you look a little closer, something you never saw before. And with that said, with Eminem, he's always giving out little subliminal messages within his bars, so to speak. So we're going to try to decipher the code. And with your help, we will do that. Let's go ahead and get it started.
Fuck, really? The fuck? Yo, man, we going to the studio or what? Yeah, let's go. Hold on. I keep getting fucking alerts on my phone. Alerts? Yeah, like articles and shit. Eminem completely phones in his verse. Like, fuck this. Man, you gotta stop looking at that shit, bro. God damn.
He starts off, he's in the car going to the studio. He's with Royce the 5'9", and I really couldn't tell who was in the background, but I think that was probably his manager, but I'm not sure. But Eminem's pissed off. We already know that, okay? And he's basically talking about all the things that's been happening in the industry and in the hip-hop culture, talking about his last, album.
You know, everybody's been telling me what they think about me for the last few months. Maybe it's time I tell them what I think about them.
Okay, you have Eminem walking around pissed off at the world. He noticed some fans reading some of that, fake news, so to speak, for lack of a better term. And then out of that iPad comes this specter, this black specter that's, I guess, gonna be hunting Eminem.
Straight against the clock, I race. Got no time to waste. I'm already late. I got a marathoner's pace. Went from addict to a workaholic. Word to Dr. Dre and that first marijuana take. Guess I got a chronic case. And I ain't just blowing smoke. Less is in your mama's face. I know this time Paul and Dre, they won't tell me what not to say. And know me and my party days have all pretty much parted ways. You swear to God I forgot him. To got it, made not afraid. One last time for Charlemagne. And my response is late. It's just how long it takes to hit my fucking radar. I'm so far away. These rappers are like Hunger Games. 1 minute they're mocking Jay. Next minute they get the Hunger Games.
First of all, I was going to commentate on his bars. He's talking about Charlemagne. He said, no matter what he say, he's going to hate. So he's so far from his radar, he wasn't even paying attention to what he said, like how he be giving Donkey of the Day. But then in the video, he noticed that specter following him.
Stop for me, goals to the concentrate. Maybe I just don't know when to turn around and walk away. But all the hate, I call it walk on Watergate. I've had as much as I can tolerate. I'm sick and tired of waiting. I done lost my patience. I can take all of you motherfuckers on it once. You want it shady? You got it.
And you know what? I done deciphered the code already. You see what was coming out of that iPad that's following him? Eminem is rapping about who he is now. He's mature now. And that's what Revival represents, his maturity in the music game, in the industry. But a lot of people didn't accept it. But he's also known as Slim Shady. Shady can represent a shadow, specter that's following him. So, even though he's running away from the specter, that's actually the old Eminem. If you agree with me, comment down below. If you don't, tell me what you think it is.
Whatever his name is to help you put together some words. More than just 2 letters. The fans waited for this moment like that feature when I stole the show. Sorry if I took forever.
Then he's still going in on Joe Budden. Talking about he ain't had a hit. They always say he's a one-hit wonder. But then he's saying Budden ain't had no hit because he also had some of those domestic abuse charges.
Just remember, I was here before you, and I'll be here after you. Make you running for you. Detractors, I'ma have to. A pitchfork with a corkscrew. Just what the doctor ordered. Revenge is the best medicine. Increase the dose from least to most, and then tell the Grammys to go and fuck themselves. They suck the blood from all the biggest artists like some leeches, so they nominate them, get them there, get a name to MC to show. Every parasite needs a host. Then give album of the year to somebody that no one's ever even heard of. All I know is I wrote every single word of everything I ever murdered. Time to separate the sheep from the...
And he's running through the building trying to get away from his old self. Breaking through the walls. Walls can represent the walls of the media. The walls of personal opinion, perceptions of other people, of him, and his last album.
And I got no faith in your writers, I don't believe in ghosts. When rap needed it most, I was that wing in the prayer. A beacon, I hope, to be IRD in the air. Somewhere some kid is bumping this while he lip syncs in the mirror. That's who I'm doing it for, the rest I don't really even care. But you would think I'm caring.
I don't know what it is, but every MC that's worth his weight in gold is going in on the Grammys. Wow, nobody like them. They used to be the staple of success in the hip-hop industry and music industry, period, and entertainment. Wow.
In an Oxford dictionary in my pocket, how I'm burying these artists on a scale that turns your minus plus is various. It's hardly in what's scary is you probably can compare me to your car, cause I'm just barely getting started. And cars, Lord Jamar, you better leave me the hell alone, or I'll show you an Elvis clone. Walk up in this house you own, cross my pelvic bone, use your telephone, then go fetch me the remote.
See, he's walking through the building. That walking through that building can represent life and his life journey through the hip-hop industry. He's minding his own business, not even noticing what's creeping up behind him. And that's his old self, because what people are saying about him is sparking his awakening of the Slim Shady that we all know.
Feet up and just make myself at home. I belong here. Clown, don't tell me about the call.
And then he stopped running from himself. Stopped trying to be who he's grown to be, and to let his old self take control. That's what this video is saying. If you agree with me, comment down below. If you don't, I think I deciphered the code though. Then he gets possessed by his old self because what's going on. He jumps out the building, breaks through the building, just like, remember Blade in that old movie? He accepted who he was when he got that power. That's all M is accepting. He accepted his old self, the old spirit of who he was. Now he's coming at everybody. Don't come at him. Now, with that said, do you think M should stop promoting this album, pay attention to Machine Gun Kelly and whoever else want to come at him with some bars? Because Machine Gun Kelly did do a decent job, but Eminem had already killed him on the album. And even with this video and this song, he's still answering all those people. You know, so should he make a separate song For me personally, I don't think he should. It's not necessary. He's already answered that call. But it would be very entertaining. Okay. If you agree with me, comment down below. If you don't, comment down below. And hit that like and subscribe button. Smash that button right there. It's always important, I like to say, I always give things in life 2 looks, because you never know what you're going to see on the second time around. Peace.
All night, look at here. I can show you what a steady like, look at here. Fuck talking, get to a part, look at here. Rip hard, really do a part, look at here. We can buy the boy all night.